She like the way that I woo. And she let it. She let it. And she. Yeah, she. Micah Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I Micah Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I when I walk in the spot. Buy the club, know that I'm paid. With these all in my page. All of my comments and screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. Brody, the night is until he free. I'm raising till my call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 50 nights, if you need to take mine, please don't come up to mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. As you really want it, I bet I like DMB. Now the blue island in my section, and I keep that. Remember when I came over? All up in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it. And she. Yeah, she. Micah Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores.
And was ready to go pro and to reach that next level, but his demons stopped him, and he's deceased now. And I see his son. It's
funny, so we just got them
to the
watching
occasion. So I seized the moment, and I kind of inject myself in the son's life.
Archie Baldwin, Dad and I were teammates.
They don't get much better
He
than
loved
that.
you. Talked about you all the time.
While I was watching you in there, you were speaking a little bit of Portuguese.
One of the opening scenes, he takes him out to eat a lot. And one of the restaurants is a Portuguese restaurant. I greet the waitress in Portuguese.
Como é you? Yeah. This time I'm working with this
You
kid.
don't get better than that, boy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And the Clippers starting five. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Junior's out there with Holiday, and it's Bryant in at the center position. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now, Junior. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Junior the pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Beverly. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here is Bryant. Paul George making his last shot. The kick out to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against Utah.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win. He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now, here is George. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Orlando.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Here's Beverly. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Yes, that goes in. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Been a pretty even matchup this season with each team winning one game. So what's the key tonight as they try to take the advantage? He said in a word, defense. They can score with anybody, and we can score too, but we can't get into a shootout with these guys. We have to slow it down and make this a slugfest. We'll see if that strategy pays off tonight with a win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. G8, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Here's Junior. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's George. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Back to Williamson. Down low. Junior dishes to Ingram. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, I was about to swat that again.
There because he's so long,
Better watch
so
yourself.
quick off the floor. Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup. Beverly's got 8.
Beverly's playing like a
Every
freaking
time they get
all-star.
scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, Junior. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Ingram. IT that time from Leonard.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
He can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Oh, yikes! Look out below! Found that finish.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
That was nasty.
Leonard against Ingram. Shot from free throw range. And that one's good. Leonard.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Ingram outside. And there's the pass to Holiday. Back to Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
Portis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Kevin Gelly's checked in. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Pelicans trailed by 8. Passes to Junior. Here's Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Leonard finds George. Shoots over Redick. That one off the back iron and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. They're running. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Ingram against Jackson. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. Clippers leading by 11. And George, here we go. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense.
Bro, this is insane.
So for the Pelicans,
you're getting whooped.
Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Ingram. And then for Los Angeles, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Leonard. Now here's Favors. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys.
The easier way getting out of the cold funk,
making Harrison Barnes has the polish. I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Clippers leading by 14. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot,
Those are
but
buckets,
he's got the
man.
chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
Those are buckets,
Already at
man.
such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
First one falls for him.
Those are bad calls. Bad calls.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Junior. Defense right on him. And Junior throws it down.
And simply Junior playing confident in the pick and roll.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shamet the pass to Jackson. 2 points. That one goes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on.
Oh, they're just getting into the lane and scoring whenever they want.
The basketball.
Pass to Junior. Now Portis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good play.
Well, his teammates have just complete trust in Junior. They know if
Good
they get
play.
to the right spot, the ball's coming to them.
The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Redick on the wing, defended by George. Portis in the post. Patterson's there. There's Ball with the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Now, here's Shamet. He averages about 5 points a game. Kabengele passes to Jackson. He gets that one. Jackson's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And stolen by Patterson. And that one's good, Shamet. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Redick. Poked away. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Yeah, that's 2 straight
Oh, that was nuts.
three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
We're not down incredibly a lot, but we're down. We're down. Kind of crazy.
Some
got
changes
it.
for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Portis.
Gotta play D on this Shamet.
Jackson against Ball. Pass to Kabengele. George against Redick. Now here is George. He's guarded closely. And that one goes long.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Ball. Okafor gets the bucket.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Ball against Jackson. Here's Shamet. Drills it from outside. Shamet's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball dishes to Junior. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Ball against Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Ball no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there. 9 points in the game so far.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball up top, guarded by Jackson. To the middle. Junior kicks to Redick. A floater, count the basket.
Redick reading the defense well, and that time goes with the floater.
18 feet out. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word.
Old school basketball.
Now pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Patrick Beverly. Andrew Shamet is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Reggie Jackson. It's Cabangeli in at the 5 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Jazz, had quite a
God, they're
performance.
fucking making
He
everything.
scored 28
Holy
points
shit.
and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now, here's ball.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Ball's running. Los Angeles leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Shamet. It's rebounded by Hayes. For New Orleans, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Beverly. He's got 10. And no good. Pelicans trail by 12. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Junior on the inside establishes his position and then just an elevator to get up.
Holiday against Beverly. Here's Shamet. 11 points in the game. Back to Beverly. Over Holiday. Misses the jumper. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
Really nice work from Junior there, showing off his ability to size up the defense, then make the right decision.
The pass to Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Here's Leonard. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Ingram outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Left side, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Bryant slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now here's Beverly. T right on him. The feed to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to Junior. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Pelicans trail by 9. Now, here's Junior. He's got 6. Ingram passes to Williamson. Kicks it to Junior. Lets it go. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Williamson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Leonard finds Beverly. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. And the Clippers with a change here too. George is checked in.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Junior the pass to Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pulls it from the elbow. They get the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Down low, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Pass to Leonard. Some solid defense from Ingram. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Junior kicks to Favors. Here's Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
And Holiday playing some unpredictable ball there. Remarkable at getting the defender into the air with that shot fake.
Portis, he's checked in for Williamson. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Basket good.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Jackson. Ingram right side. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Out to Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Portis. That one no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's George. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 8. Junior with it. He's got 6. Tries it from 19. Count that bucket. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Junior has a high basketball IQ, so I've typically liked his shot selection.
George looking around. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Zubac in the post. He's covered by Favors. Zubac no good. The Pelicans shooting in this game 45%. It's Ingram on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Burning a lot of energy, so.
Marcus Morris picks one up there.
There we go. We'll take a
So it's Los Angeles. Go. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Well,
and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
10. It was by 4. Now it's down 10. 5. They're down 5.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion Williamson is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Junior at the 1 spot. It's the Pelicans 5.
Oh, did you feel that one? What was that on the Richter scale? Zion with the monster dunk.
George against Holiday. George with the bucket. George has got 18 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And if you're the guy
we gotta get some of those open
him,
looks.
it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Beverly the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Pass to Morris. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Morris has got his second basket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Junior, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Again, the Clippers.
Out of an easy
And
rebound.
in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to 10 on the bucket from Junior. LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Here's George. Oh, that was something else.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And here's Junior. He's got 12. Feeds it to Williamson. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Beverly, 15 points in the game, and that one is off. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a
That was like a
defender,
predetermined
on the ball, off the
animation
ball, he's
action.
rarely out of any play.
An open look for Beverly, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Junior, defended by Beverly. The pass to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Junior. This is to Williamson. Can't hit from in close.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 12. Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Holiday. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. And the Clippers call time here. Frank, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say.
Right there
as a kid, you dream about a lot of things.
Does not.
winning, you know, playing at the highest levels.
The wrong title.
That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Junior. He's got 12. Right side Holiday. Shoots over Shamet. Stolen by Beverly. Passes it to Leonard. To the middle. Morris inside. Nice D from Junior. Pelicans trail by 9. Offensive rebound. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
In the corner, Shamet with it. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beverly the pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Shamet finds Zubats. Back to Shamet. To the left side wing. And here's Leonard from 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. They could use a bucket. It's deflected.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Back to Williamson. Good on the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Portis, who's checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Ball kicks to Junior. Back to Ball. Five to shoot. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Clock is at 3. Ball no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Shamet. Junior the pass to Okafor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Redick with a double team. Jackson up top. He's covered by Ball. Pelicans trail by 5. Redick for 3. Cans it from downtown. Redick's got 8 points.
Shot.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Patterson. Makes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, Patterson usually on the perimeter, this time down on the inside, doing a little bit of damage.
New Orleans gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Ball, the pass to Junior. And here's Redick. pass to Portis. Here's Redick. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense had better put J.J. Redick on a leash and trail him around. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets that ball.
Leonard inside. Covered by Redick. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans. The Clippers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Shoots off the step back, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Junior's got 6 in the quarter. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ball kicks to Junior. Count it. Good. The Clippers in the lead. Now, here's Shamet. He's got 11. A floater. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Shamet. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And the Clippers with a change here too. George is checked in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
High post try. Connects. The jumper drops. George has got 22.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Junior the pass to Hayes. Second chance shot.
Hayes.
And it's Kabengele with the rebound. Kabengele's got his 6th rebound on the night. George dishes to Patterson.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Junior with it. He's got 16. The rebound by Patterson. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's George, and George with the stop.
Contact.
You know, which ways tonight has Paul George not made an impact in this game? A one-man wrecking crew.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Bobby Portis. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Redick surveying the D. Here's Junior. Moves back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the
We'll
free
take the
throw
3
line.
instead of 2.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Why you double if you can't even double?
George has got 26 points.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
It's Redick on the wing. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on
How is that
top,
not a
leading by
basket?
5. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Shamit and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Ball. He gets it in there. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans.
Nice job by Lonzo, even contested. That kind of length is probably paying off in those situations.
George passes to Zubac. Jackson trying to break free. And that one is good from Zubac.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside, Redick. He kicks to Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamit. Passes it to George. Shoots over Ingram. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans trail by 3. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Junior kicks the ball. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Fucking Hayes. Get
And
out
the
of the
Pelicans
fucking lane. Oh. Yeah, put it in the dryer and stuff. Huh? Hung the towel? No, there's no room to hang them. So. Oh, mom has her stuff on the got a 4-point game with 3 left. Oh, still tied. That's where we've been at all game. Cut it down to 3.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Play some deep. What about?
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Here's Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Junior. Puts it up. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Needs a big bucket. Junior gets a big bucket.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. From the arc. The shot comes out. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They double him with George to take the lead. The shot by Holiday, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Back to Jackson for the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Junior. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And you can only admire the grit that Junior plays with. He's not afraid of a little contact.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Jackson. And they double up Jackson. George passes to Zubats. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Zubats has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
The kick out to Holiday. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Redemption. Let's get it.
From downtown.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Los Angeles now. Now, here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Out to Ingram. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Let's
Ingram's
go.
got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Leonard. Morris dishes to Jackson. Looking for George. He gets it there. Count it!
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops
Ain't
the
no
first
thing,
one.
baby. It
That
ain't no
gives you a
thing.
3-point lead. And
Oh,
the
you
second free
serious?
throw, no good. A tough break there.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Morris kicks to George. Jackson from long range misses the 3, and he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
So New Orleans wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Put them down like luggage would do it.
I need the money.
I accept that.
I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and fifties and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub. That's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love.
I think I lost to them once, beat them once. I'm not too sure.
With this kid, been working with this one.
Okay, we're ready.
I said it. Portuguese. I did. There you go.
I know you were talking before about, you know, kind of taking this role and impacting young kids.
I relate to Archie at this point in my life. There's a lot of people that I keep under my wing that
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
Here we go. And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion Williamson is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Junior in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant following the miss by Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play D like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
Junior with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Anderson with the block. And he recovers it. And it's Ingram missing.
He forced that.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Here's Junior following the score by Memphis. Shoots it. Grizzlies with the rebound, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Wow. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Junior. Back to Ingram. Good on the shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Junior. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
11 feet away. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by John Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. Shoots the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Junior dishes to Holiday. No good with the triple. Memphis leading by 8. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Anderson.
Make some ridiculous shots.
Anderson's got 3 assists tonight. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Pelicans trail by 10. Now Junior still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ingram passes to Junior. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. And that one, good. Morant's got 10.
They're going to come up and
He's
double.
pulling out all the
Actually,
tricks
come
this
up
quarter.
and
They
double.
can't figure out how to stop him.
Might be like a soft double.
And here's Junior. Now here's Valanciunas. Morant with it. Now defended by Junior. Morant with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. Here is Bryant. Now Junior puts it up from 12, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Morant. Yep, that one goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Junior. Outside Holiday. Ingram outside. Off target from outside.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Anderson against Ingram. Teardrop shot, and it's laid up and in by Anderson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed
know if they're gonna miss a shot.
on that low block.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Anderson. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young shot.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. And stolen by Portis. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Using the momentum to his advantage. Love seeing Junior take flight like this off the drive.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant passes to Melton. Allen with it. Chang with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's the pass to Melton. And a miss there on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Passes it to Favors. And good that time.
I think Junior takes more pride in a pass like that than he does in scoring a bucket. I mean, that's the unselfish attitude he brings on the court.
Ball against Morant. Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morant's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans, down by 12. Allen against Redick. Pass to Junior. Poke loose.
My God, bro.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Melton. Goes up and lays it
some
nice
weird
and
shit on
easy.
the play, bro.
And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Defensively, giving up far too many
like a spin
open
in place or
rhythm looks.
Here's Junior. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, Junior has a high basketball IQ, so I've typically liked his shot selection.
Morant against Ball. Allen outside. Here's Jang. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Clark. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Junior the pass to Portis. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Junior kicks to Redick. To the middle. Here's Portis. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Redick. Outside, Jones.
Clark, he doesn't shoot threes.
5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Okafor. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he's good on the three ball.
Good pass, fellas.
Oh, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Here's Melton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game, and it's in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball kicks to Redick. Ball feeling it out a bit. There's the triple, and there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Ball. Redick's got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Clark with it. Now Okafor defender. And that one's good by Clark.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oh, shit.
Now Junior. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great aggressive play by Junior that time. When in doubt, take it at defenders with conviction. You can earn a trip to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. To the paint. It's tipped. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Can't even play the game.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Hayes. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Okafor, and it's Junior in at the 2. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington?
What?
Smooth shooter who defends his tail off. Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Clippers, put on a show. He picked up 26 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, hold on.
You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in. Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Jones. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And here's Jones. The pass to Chang. Over Okafor. Chang, no luck.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Offensive rebound. Ingram outside. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the second overall pick in 2016.
Here's Jones, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Ball. Here's Jones, following the basket by Junior. Jones,
oh my God,
and he uses the glass on the lane. Jones has got 6 points. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Clippers.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. They exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Ryan is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jones looking for an opening.
God is fucking holding.
There's the lob to Jackson. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Good at taking what he sees. Give Brooks this in-between shot. Man, he's going to knock it down.
Junior the pass to Holiday. Now here's Ingram. Over Anderson. And it's Ingram missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jones with it. Now defended by Junior. Passes it to Anderson. Jones up top. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. From deep three-point range. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now here's Junior. Defended by Jones. Junior the pass to Williamson. Brooks outside. Feeds to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 14, and they get it back.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Here's Junior. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Wow, Junior just shrugs off the contact, committed to getting to his finish.
Down low, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Junior. He's got 16. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Bobby Portis is checked in for Zion Williamson. Here's Ingram. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Jackson in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
That guy don't shoot threes,
Morant's
bro.
got his 5th assist in this one.
That guy does
No
not shoot
wonder
threes in
right
real life.
there
I don't
in
even know what
front
the
when
fuck
we
is
take
that.
into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Now, here's Junior. He's got 18. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And stolen by Portis. And now the Pelicans on the break. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to hold in that rebound.
Right wing. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Junior. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. Up top, Morant. Allen right side for 3. Sinks the triple. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Junior dishes to Ingram. Shoots over Morant. And it's Ingram missing. Memphis leading by 20.
Defense, nothing.
Here's Allen outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The defense a step slow.
The guy is not a three-point shooter.
New Orleans has
Holy
gone
shit.
3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Redick is in the corner. Here's Junior, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
That play from Junior, taking the contact, getting the shot off. That tough Newark mentality.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in for Ingram. Clark outside. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Pelicans trail by 21. Junior kicks to Redick. Junior with it. 22 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Now, here's Clark. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Brooks with no one around. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Junior. 24 points for him. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Junior's got 26.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. And a change for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in for Derek Favors.
Oh, he's so hard to guard when he's cutting like this. Portis, I mean, he's great at working the screen and roll.
Now Clark. He's got 5. And Zhang kicks to Allen. Back to Zhang. A 3-ball. They get it again. Morant passes to Allen. Count that one. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Junior. Guarded closely. Redick is in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New Orleans, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Melton. 6 points for him. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Jones checked in for Grayson Allen. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 19. Junior dishes to Redick. He kicks it to Junior. Five on the clock. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Redick against Morant. Outside, Jones. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Junior really making a difference
very
here.
Bad.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Brooks from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Junior the pass to Ingram. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New Orleans.
You're not used to seeing a player Ingram's height make those kinds of shots. He's a breed apart.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you're seeing the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Pelicans trail by 19. And here's Junior. Williamson outside. Holiday, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Thomas Bryant go to the line here. That one's on Morant.
I mean, it's always interesting to see how players develop. Bryant just keeps getting better, growing his skill set and learning new tricks.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. That's 7 points for Brooks.
Way to work an inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Morant comes with the double team. Pass to Ingram. Inside, Junior. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Junior's got 28 points for the game.
how about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it to Anderson. Pass to Brooks from past the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Holiday has it in the corner to the right side. Williamson dishes to Junior. 6 to shoot. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Morant. And that one's good. Williamson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brooks against Holiday. And the pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas. Pelicans trail by 17. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Junior kicks to Ingram. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3-point range from his days at Duke. Ingram shoots with range.
Morant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it ends.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Brooks the pass to Morant. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Junior with it. Guarded by Morant. Holiday with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant surveying the D. And it's
Come
Brooks.
on, John. You
That
gotta
time on the
fucking protect
assist
the
by
rim,
Morant.
dude. What's going on?
Brooks has got 9 points.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has
terrible.
returned.
Now here's Junior. Guarded by Morant. Ingram against Anderson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Bryant. Williamson trying to free himself up. Bryant can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Morant. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And add Valanciunas to this. It is the traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Dylan Brooks. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Thomas Bryant. Bobby Portis comes in for Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Ball.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. If he wants more minutes on the floor, improve
this
jump
ball
shot is
going,
key for him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Jackson, that's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Anderson against Ball. Now here's Junior. 28 points for him. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From deep. Here's Favors. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
A fluid athlete who plays assertive on the glass. Favors plays a key role in his team's rebounding efforts.
Corky Dangs checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Morant, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Redick is checked in. Now here's Jang. The dish to Anderson. Tries again, and the layup is good. Anderson's got his third basket of the night right there.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
Junior with it. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And the rejection by Jang.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And it's Junior missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Out to the right wing.
Again, no contact, nothing there.
Here's Clark. He's got 7. Passes it to Melton. Anderson trying to free himself up. Melton, no good. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Junior dishes to Redick. And that one, good.
Exceptional at shooting off the pass. Redick's rapid-fire release often comes in handy.
Clark, the pass to Jones. And here's Jang. Over Favors. Jang, no luck. Pelicans trail by 16 to the inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Because of Junior's fundamentals, he has a knack for making the right play.
Portis against Clark. Shoots over Portis. No good from Clark. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good position.
Huh? Yeah,
Don't be surprised.
Hold on.
Jones, the pass to Jang. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Ball. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Anderson against Redick. Pass to Melton. Takes a 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Redick kicks to Junior. Right side, Portis. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Portis. Right side, Jones. Over to the wing. They need this one. Jang, no luck.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And Jones over to help. It's stolen by Jones. They're running. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And that one falls for Jones. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Kyle Anderson. Now, here's Junior. 30 points in the game. Here's Ball. It's tipped, but they recover it. Okafor gets the bucket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Fires the 3. He hangs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Now, Junior. Outside, Redick from deep three-point range. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay?
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pelicans trail by 6 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the 4th quarter going. He's out there with Okafor. Then it's Junior. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Ball in at the point. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Junior subbed in for Ball. Morant comes with the double team. Holiday, the pass to Bryant. That one falls. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Memphis moving it around. Clark finds Morant. It's good. Morant's got 26.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And that one's good. Williamson.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
And they double up Morant.
Oh, that's
this
a
is to
steal.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that is why Morant was second overall in 2019. John's
down
ability to
20?
move the ball creates hoops for others.
Sub the fuck out of the game already.
And here's Junior. Morant comes with the double team. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Junior. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
4.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Morant outside. Back to Jones. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely.
And there's no shortage of grip to Junior's game. He gets his elbows dirty. He'll come right at you and force you into mistakes.
Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas comes in for Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Tyus Jones. Memphis leading by 19. Out to Brooks. Memphis the rebound. Back to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half, and hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Now here's Morant. A second chance effort, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
And Junior throws it down.
And once Junior sees daylight, he does not hesitate. Strong drive. Excellent finish.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. No good from Valanciunas.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Here's Junior. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Junior's got 40 points. Memphis leading by 9. Morant with it. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Junior dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Here's Anderson. Morant outside. It's the first that'll push the lead to double digits.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
New Orleans gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Williamson trying to free himself up. Nice D from Brooks. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Anderson with the ball. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Morant. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 31 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.